You're watching the Kop TV, the voice of football's most famous stand.
Salah to settle it in front of the Kop.
Hello, welcome back to the Kop TV, the voice of football's most famous stand. I feel like Martin Tyler.
That was very loud and powerful, I like it.
I'm happy about this preview, as always. My brother Cecil, AFTV, on the Kop TV.
Come on.
For like your 5th or 6th time now?
Yeah, it's been a few times now. I'm just going to start with doing the top of the league dance. You want to join in?
Top of Europa League, yeah man, I'll do that.
We're top of our Europa League group and the top of the league. All right, forget that one. Let's do, if you won from home, we can do the dance. If you won all your games from home, just... No, you can't join in with that one either?
Well, we've only won 2 games in the whole league, mate, so far. Do you know what? We used to do these previews with Robbie, but then since Cecil and I started doing them outside the Emirates, people have been calling for you to come back, so it makes sense for an Arsenal preview to have you on, bro.
Nah, it means a lot.
Before we get into the nitty-gritty of it, looking ahead to Sunday's massive game at the Emirates, make sure you smash them like buttons, yeah? Comment as well with your lineup predictions, your thoughts on this guy. And Arsenal on Sunday as well. Subscribe, of course, be kind. We don't do that on the Kop.
Do you know what though?
Subscribe if you haven't already.
Yeah, there might be a different energy in the comments for this one because I've got a different energy.
You got chest as well.
Yeah, so I understand people watching. You might be like, oh, I don't recognise this Cecil. He's normally the nice guy.
Do you know what though? What I find funny, right?
You got to enjoy it, man.
The previews that we've done in the past, one, they've been really fun, cinematically incredible.
Yeah, really good.
But 2, it's like, you know, you haven't really learnt from previews when it comes to Liverpool games because you've been very confident. And then I think the last couple of times we've just rolled you over at Anfield and at the Emirates. The last 2 trips to the Emirates have resulted in big wins.
Yes.
5 goals scored in all.
It's going to be different.
What have you learned from those previews? And listen, I'm not saying that you shouldn't be confident. Yeah. You have every right to be confident.
I don't know what you're doing here.
Top of the league.
I don't know what you're doing here.
Smashing the goals.
I don't like this.
Playing really well.
What are you doing?
No, Cess.
What are you doing?
I might be smiling, but I promise you I'm being real right now.
Better be being real.
Arsenal, obviously you're the best team in the league, and right now you're top of the league ahead of City.
Yes.
But have you learned anything from the other That's all I'm going to say.
All right, keep your hands up. Okay, I hear it. Keep your hands up.
See the palms. That means I'm showing honesty.
Listen, I'll be honest. During this week, Alex, right? I thought about all the other previews. Every time I come here, walk with chest, we have a laugh, banter and whatnot, and I'm confident. And then we get smoked. And I think, you know what, Cecil? Maybe you should learn. It's Liverpool. Our record's not good against them, especially even at home. But I can't do that. It's not in me. I'm a fan of Arsenal. We are top of the league. I have not been able to enjoy Arsenal play this well in a very long time. And I really had an internal conversation with myself, like, Cecil, be smart here, play the line, be safe, go to Alex. You know what he's like. He's smug as always. If he wins, they're going to be laughing at you.
You don't want to see me if we win on Sunday.
No, I don't.
You don't want to see me.
But right now, I'm going to enjoy it. And to people watching, big up Liverpool. I know you guys are currently, you're on a decline, but I expect things to turn back round. No, I expect things to turn back round. That's not even disrespect. You guys have got amazing players.
Shot, but
but you will turn it around. You're Liverpool Football Club.
Thank you.
But for now, I am going to enjoy it. Martinelli, Gabriel Jesus, Saka. They're in tremendous form. They're going to be getting at your back line. Bro, I watched your 5 things, all in New York, living nice. Look at the view, people. Here are the 5 things I think we need to improve. You need these big players to step up. You're right, they do, especially against Arsenal, because we will punish you, right? Obviously, Trent scored his free kick against Rangers, whatnot. Ooh, everything's changed now, he's back, whatever. Best right foot in the... Ooh.
Well, he's got one of the best right
He's got a
foots,
wand, he's got a wand. But he hasn't been good. We have to have a conversation about him at some point in this preview.
No, I've seen him. Done it.
I've seen him standing in the box looking. He looks like a zombie. He doesn't know what he's doing. He looks lost. I see him stretching on the ground, arguing with his players. I see Van Dijk overstretching, pulling hamstrings to try and block. I haven't seen that from Van Dijk. Man's normally calm, composed, Saliba-like, shall we say?
Oh, wow.
I'm enjoying this one. Enjoying this one.
Now listen, as I said, you've got every right to be confident.
I haven't learned,
from what I've seen. Clearly not. From what I've seen from Arsenal this season, I've been impressed. And I was on DR the other day saying, if you beat us, you are title contenders. Do you agree with that? Do you want that pressure?
No, I don't want that pressure.
Because you're not used to the dizzy heights, bro. You're getting nosebleeds out here.
Ouch. Look at you guys with little shots back.
Like, believe in yourself, bro.
We have some Premier League winners in our team now. We have Zinchenko.
Title contender if you beat Liverpool on Sunday.
I'm not going to go that far. I see what you're doing, but I'm not going to go that far.
No, I'm not trying nothing, bro.
It's a long season,
I'm not trying nothing.
It's a long season. Yes, if we beat you at home, we beat you at home. But we have we've done those trips to Anfield. You have.
Yes,
You're
I've
there,
seen
actually.
you outside.
And I've been very
In the car
upset.
park.
And I've been trying to dodge you, but you seem to find me in the car park and doing interviews and
Lee
speaking
and
to the
Robbie,
fans.
yeah.
Yeah. So I'm not going to say we're title contenders if we win this game. It's too early to say that. And do you know what? Big up Doyle, because I remember speaking to him last
Each and every
season.
time.
Big up Doyle, and he said, look, I've seen my team play the best football I've seen at Liverpool Football Club, and we have gone all the way. We pushed City to as far as we can, the best Liverpool sides, and we still haven't won it. So if you guys, and he's right, you guys, you played great football, you've had a great team, and you haven't pipped Man City. I don't.
Well, we have once.
You have, but I don't. But in obviously recently,
Yeah,
I mean, I don't see Arsenal doing that. I mean, we've gone from eighth, fifth. Sorry.
Oh, careful.
Yeah.
Relax yourself.
I dreamed so much to be in the
It's almost like you forgot like what happened in May. But yeah, go on.
That thing again, thanks. Was
That's
it
getting
eighth, fifth? Yeah, it is. I was just dreaming fifth, and then obviously where we are right now, and I don't see us going from eighth, fifth,
That
and
jump.
then getting into. Oh, we're never going to win. We're never going to win the league this season. But even second, I still think it's ambitious. I know a lot of fans don't want to hear that and say, "Come on, Cecil, believe." The buzz is great around the Emirates and around the Arsenal fans right now. But I'm keeping that little head on for that. But right now, I know a lot of fans say, "Move in silence." You've got to enjoy what we're seeing
Bro, you
right
got
now.
to.
You have to.
And I'm not one of these
Have to.
people that think, look, Arsenal, they're celebrating after. If you win, celebrate, bro.
Celebrate. Good football. Look where we've
And if
come
you're hating
from.
on that, then you're just a hater.
Exactly.
But I have to say, I was watching Arsenal last night. You dropped 8 players, and I think for once I actually went, wow, Arsenal have got depth.
Yeah.
They really have.
Yeah.
I mean, the only players that probably will start on Sunday from that team that beat Bodo Glimt is Xhaka, Gabriel, and Martinelli.
Yes.
So everyone else got a rest.
Yeah, which is good, and we played well. Like you said, it was depth that we've questioned at Arsenal. Fabio Vieira, superb.
He looked good.
Superb player, and I hope to see more of him as well. Marquinhos had quite a quiet game, in my opinion, but he's a young talent as well that you can kind of rotate
looks
in
good.
and whatnot. But yeah, no, I think Fabio Vieira for me was the standout. Eddie Nketiah come under a lot of criticism, under the getting a 14 top, 100 grand a week. Can he be that player to step up? Jesus is obviously flying. If he's not available, can Eddie fit in? That was kind of the question marks. Right now, I believe so. I really do. I feel like it's nice. He's very confident. He's been very strong. He's definitely gone away in pre-season and worked on his game, and he's flying. There's one thing, not over Liverpool we have, but I think a lot of the young talent we have is boding. Mind the little joke. They're boding well for Arsenal. You know what I mean? We're getting better, and we've got young talent to bring in. Whereas Liverpool, you've got a few Asian players, you've got young talent as well, but the Asian players are kind of, I think not holding you back, but we can get at you because of that. I think your pressing is completely dropped. You guys used to outrun players, be in teams' faces and be threatening when it comes to pressing and closing down the ball. We do that now. And I'm be honest, if you guys haven't got that engine, that energy when you come to the Emirates, I see Klopp's trying to make changes in having Jota and Nunes and that in the side to provide that Diaz and whatnot. But if you're not giving that 100% pressure, I tell you, we will come at you. And if we score first, we spoke about off camera.
This is what I wanted to talk
It's
about.
gonna be tricky.
So here's a stat for you, right? In
Here we
the
go.
season so far, Liverpool have only been ahead in games for 110 minutes in 8 or 9 games. That was 90 minutes against Bournemouth. We were just ahead the whole game.
Standard.
I think 10 minutes we were ahead against. Who was it? It was someone very recently. We were only ahead for 10 minutes. And we were ahead for 10 seconds versus Newcastle. But every other game, we've conceded first, we've been losing, and it's been, can we draw this game or can we come back and nick it? And as you know, 2 wins out of 8, shocking, if I'm honest, bro, shocking, not good enough for us at all.
Where are you sitting in
About
the
9th
table,
or 10th right now. If you were to Google the Premier League table, you'd have to press the see more button.
I've been there,
to see us.
Cecil.
You've been
Stop that.
You might even be there still next, this season. Who knows? But as you just mentioned, the first goal is so important, and I feel like if Liverpool score first, early doors as well, we could be seeing maybe a bit of the old Liverpool, especially at the Emirates, where we know we've had some joy recently. However,
go on, say it.
If Arsenal score first, I'm putting my hands up right now, I will be worried.
Yeah. Average score time
Worried.
at the Emirates for Arsenal is 34 minutes. It's
Okay.
the average time we
So
score
if we can
first.
get past that, obviously score a goal, amazing, even better. What a
Yeah,
bonus.
if you get to the
If we can
45th first half without conceding, I will start to feel. I'll go back. My brain will resort back to history, how it's proven against us. So it's that first half. It all comes
is
down to
that
that first
first
half.
half. I
It's
can't
mad to
lie.
hear you say you'll be worried. I haven't heard
No,
that.
if you score first, of course.
I haven't heard that from you in
Listen,
many seasons.
The tables have turned, bro. I can't be sitting here with how I used to be sitting here. But listen, I do still think that with the new formation that we've got, with the players that we've got, we saw a lot better performance against Rangers the other night. I was there. So
not
we
Rangers,
need to see more as that. Of course, you're a lot better than Rangers, with all due respect. Actually, no respect to Rangers. They showed us none, so they're getting none either.
Oh, wow. Oh,
But
wow.
it's a massive game, this one, bro. And is it fair to say that this, for Arsenal, is maybe the first game, you tell me, I might be wrong, is this the first game that you feel you've played against Liverpool in a long time where you're actually favourites?
Yes, yeah, I watched.
Is that fair?
That's fair to say. I watched ESPN Sports on the way in. They said that. That's what one of the pundits said. They said Arsenal going in my opinion, as favourites, and that is obviously his opinion. But I believe so as well. I mean, history has its stats and whatnot. But we're sitting top of the Premier League. Man City is flying and whatnot. We started the season so well. Yet to play a big team, if we're completely honest.
Yeah, that's a cheeky shot, man. I loved it. I love it though.
We got to get it in there.
love
We yet to play a big team.
Hold
Liverpool,
tight, Tottenham fans.
Hold tight, the Tottenham fans. But yeah, Liverpool will be a real test. But I'd say we are favourites. I mean, it's.
But do you want that though? Because as a Liverpool fan, we're quite happy to be the underdogs in any game that we play. Obviously, naturally, when we play the smaller teams, Liverpool going to win this.
Yeah.
And we've shown that we can slip up. Of course we have. But I've always quite enjoyed being the underdog. It's less pressure, less of the light on you. You can just go and do your thing.
No, I enjoy being the favourites. I think we've got a young Arsenal team, and they've got to understand that there's conversations being had about. I'm not saying we're going to be title contenders, but there's conversations being had about that. If you can't handle the pressure of being favourites for a game, then you can't have the pressure of trying to stay where you are in the top of the Premier League. So for me, I enjoy it. It's a change. I'm bored of being an underdog, and I'm bored of when we lose to a team and we're underdogs, we're like, oh well, we weren't really favourites anyway. No, the mindset, the mentality, the fans, everything has changed around Arsenal from what I've experienced. I've spoken to many fans. I was there yesterday, and all that everyone was talking about was the Liverpool game, and people were saying, I'm confident. I love that.
It's a new feeling, it's a new
Bro,
bit of energy
I
that
can't
you've maybe
explain
not
it. I haven't felt
before.
it. No, I haven't. And people watching, I know, listen, you guys got amazing fans in Liverpool and at Anfield and just around the world. Liverpool have a great fan base, and you will understand when it feels connected. That's what it feels like, and
That's a scary
why I have
feeling,
this.
actually.
Yeah, that's why I have this, bro.
a scary feeling.
And we really urge on the team. In the Emirates used to be the library. Now it's rocking.
It was bouncing against Tottenham
It's
from what I saw.
And it will be Sunday.
Bouncing. Liverpool's new formation that we've tried out.
Yeah, I saw
so
that.
when I first saw the lineup on Tuesday, listen, it was against Rangers, but a good time to test it out. 4-2-3-1 or 4-2-4 almost,
Yeah.
really.
Thiago and Henderson next to each other as well.
It was Thiago and Henderson that started the other night. It could be Fabinho that comes in. But are
I'm
you
worried
scared
about
at all? And let's face it, Diogo Jota,
I'm not gonna
5 goals
Yep.
in 3 games for Liverpool against Arsenal
course you'd
so
have the
far,
stat.
right?
Of course you'd have that
So we've
stat.
got Luis Diaz, we've got Jota, Nunes, who looked a lot better the other night, and of course Mo, who loves a goal against Arsenal as well, as we know. So when you've got 4 strikers lining up, it's gonna make Arsenal play a different way, is it, or are you gonna deal with
Nah,
that?
you need as much attacking threats as possible, if I'll be honest, because that line, see that young boy William Saliba. I know
He's
you've
the
heard.
one that everyone's talking about right now.
and I think he's gonna prove.
But again, massive test though.
It is a massive
Can
test.
you deal with?
But could he dealt with Son and Harry Kane, and he dealt with that flying colours? I know, like I said, mentioned it's not a big club, but there's some big players in there. But listen, Liverpool against Salah. I'm not going to put no disrespect on Jota. I refuse to do that. There's some judge in the air that when he comes to the Emirates, it's just like, I'm getting into my Portuguese flow, and he scores. So yeah, all of that. So I'm not going to do nothing about Jota. Fair play. I'm worried about him. I'll be honest. Darwin Núñez, for me, stinking. I know this is bad for me to say because he's probably going to end up freaking scoring, but stinking right now in that Liverpool shirt. Big
Boy.
chances. Even against Rangers, he had so many
He could have
shots.
scored 4 goals.
Oh my
But
days.
it's a much better improvement from the other games where he wasn't even getting in them positions. So you
Yeah.
know as a footballer, bro, And the commentators say it as well. At least he's getting in the positions, and all it takes is one goal to fly in, and all
that
of a
might
sudden,
change his story at Liverpool. That might be it. That's the only thing. If he gets one, hopefully it won't be against us. But if he doesn't, it could be just the same story like Werner. Like, yeah, he gets in the positions, but he doesn't score. I don't think Nunez he's not been seen when I've seen him in Liverpool shirt being a killer in front of goal, and I'm not going to say he's holding you back because he's definitely got ability. He's a good player, but recently of what I've seen, I'm not feared for him for this big signing.
He's only played 90 minutes once in the Premier League for Liverpool.
What's he got? He's got one goal for you at the moment. He's got two goals. Sorry, he hasn't scored yet in the Champions League for you guys.
I'd love to see him, and he hasn't scored at home as well, which is a big thing for me because we were still singing his name after every shot that he tried, etc. So the support is there.
It's that top.
We're all desperate to see him do well at Liverpool, considering the money, etc. So. Lineups, pretty much with what we played at Rangers, it's going to be Van Dijk and Matip in the middle, even though Konate is fully fit.
Very good player.
Now,
as
if
well.
Konate, let me know in the comments right now, do you want to see Konate or Joel?
Did he come?
I'd be happy with either.
Did he score against us at home with a head? I'm sure he did. I think I'm sure he did. Or he came on and had a really good. He played
good game.
Really
well.
Yeah.
He didn't score a header. He scored in Champions League home and away against Benfica in the quarter-final. But he is a baller player.
Who's the most important player for you on Sunday for Liverpool? Who needs to really
good question, man.
Be the one firing? I know everyone keeps talking about Thiago. I know he's doing 5 things you spoke about.
Well, the 5 things that I said we need to do to improve included Salah, Trent, Virgil, and Nunez really stepping it up. And from Tuesday night, we saw a little bit of that, but that has to continue. It's difficult to pick one. If Trent's on his game, and Trent is pinging them cross. If you're Darwin Nunez and Trent's out wide, it's a dream.
It is.
He's just whipping balls into that corridor of uncertainty every time.
Defensively, though, Alex,
defensively,
he's great with that foot. I understand that, but Trent defense. Martin, you know what Martinelli did to him every time he comes to the Emirates. He comes to the Emirates.
Well, listen,
there's no
he's not beaten. Martinelli has not
Martinelli.
beaten Liverpool at the Emirates yet. Let's just remember that. Yeah?
But he beat his man many a time.
Might have beat his man, but what's the score, bro? 5-0 on aggregate in 2 games. So let's just humble us, yeah?
He's back. AGT's back. He's back in the room.
But if there's one man, if you focus on one, the other one slips through the door without you knowing. Luis Diaz for me.
He's quality.
I think he is just... Every single week, I never leave Anfield or a match going, he's had a poor game. I just don't. He is relentless, he fights till the death. And again, who's going to be right back for you?
Ben White, I'm assuming.
Ben White?
Yeah.
Boy, I don't know, man.
No, don't do that.
Luchito.
Don't do that.
Luchito Suede.
Benjamin Blanco.
Benny Blanco from the Bronx. Yeah, I hear that. No, listen, again, playing well defensively, I can't really pick any holes, right?
Yeah.
So we can sit here and do this all day, but without question, it's going to be a close game. There's no doubt about it. In the week, a lot of Arsenal fans, you're trash, we're going to smoke you. But as the week's gone on, I've seen a lot less chest. I've seen it. Arsenal fans saying, nah, actually, I'm not as confident. I've got an Arsenal fan who is normally very confident, texted me yesterday saying, Diogo Jota will score.
Yeah.
And you beat us. It's just how Liverpool... playing against, and this is an Arsenal fan. Bro.
Yeah, I don't know about beating
us. He wasn't confident.
I'll be the fan that will stay confident, but I assume Jota will score.
He'll play and score, hopefully. Yeah. Right, let's get into the nitty-gritty now. Score prediction, bro. You're going to be there. I'm going to be there on Sunday. AFTV fan cams after could either be magical or tragic.
Promise me that you'll come and do one, regardless of the score.
Regardless, blood.
I love that. No, I love that because some fans go hiding.
When have I ever gone hiding? I'm there. Mainly because we're winning, but why would I not be there?
So that's why I have to make sure this time, if you lose, you're going to be there.
Right. Score prediction.
Oh, you go first. I haven't gauged it yet. Go on. Predict Arsenal win.
Do you know what? There's a little Sutton in me that thinks this could be a classic, you know.
What?
And this fixture brings a lot of goals.
Yeah,
I think it might be the fixture with the most goals ever in the Prem.
I think, well, listen,
I might be making it up, but I have
always
heard
a lot of
somewhere.
goals. That I can agree with.
So do you know what, bro? It's a mini classic, and I'm going 3-2 Liverpool.
Ooh, I'm gonna go 3-2 Arsenal. I'm gonna go 4-3 Arsenal.
I like that though.
Yeah, it's nice.
Because that means everyone goes away with a good game.
Yeah, entertaining.
But listen, if Liverpool do lose this, it will be 2 wins out of 9 in the Premier League. Now, obviously, questions will have to be asked if that happens.
On.
Just about what's going on.
Okay, you don't want to question the manager?
No,
You don't want to question the manager?
Never. I know I don't do that. Not like you, man. But questions all need to be asked. However, if we win, can this restart Liverpool's season? We've got City at home next Sunday as well. So the two hardest games that we could have, we have. But there's a part of me that thinks, do you know what? If we're going to do this, beat Arsenal, beat City. Do you know what? It'd be typical for us to beat you, beat City, and then lose to West Ham.
Yeah.
The game after that.
Fair.
I'm going for a Liverpool win. Call me deluded. Call me whatever. Don't call me whatever you want. But call me a madman. I am actually going for a big Liverpool win to make it 3 wins in a row at the Emirates for Liverpool. I'm hoping. Come on, the boys. Let's do it. What's your score prediction then?
Mine, yeah,
4-3?
I'm going to go 4-3. I was going to do 3-2.
That is a big classic.
Big goals, big game.
Big players.
I think, big players. I think we get an early goal. If that happens, I don't think you'll capitulate, but there'll be a moment where Liverpool will have to either fight or flight.
Fight or flight.
So it will be a high-scoring game from Arsenal, a big win, or it'll be a very close game and we get a 4-3, which
And
I
do you know
love
what?
to
This might make me sound even madder.
Go
But
on.
if we win this game, and
You
we
win
do,
the league.
and we do well against City, we're still in the title race. See? Silence. That's what it'll be at the Emirates on Sunday.
Come on, bro. I'm
when
not saying we're in the title race, and you're saying, come on.
8-9 games in, no one's out of it yet.
Yeah, that's true.
And if we beat you in City,
And no
I
one's in
think
it
we're
right
only
now.
1 point behind you. So things are tight still. But anyway, let us know in the comments what you think. I want to see lineup predictions, score predictions. Go and follow Cecil. Be across AFTV with their coverage across the weekend. It's going to be an absolute belter of a weekend, bro. I can't wait for Sunday. We've obviously got the Saturday football show on DR Sports
Yep,
as well
big
tomorrow,
up
so
for
watch
all the
that.
stuff you do there.
Thank you, brother. Right, good luck, bro.
Good luck.
Good
I'll
luck,
see
man.
you Sunday.
Up the Gunners. Louis Dunford and all that, yeah? North London forever.
Hey, big tune.
Let's get Jamie Webster on. We'll see you outside the Emirates on Sunday. Up the Reds. Come on, Liverpool.
Come on, you Gunners. Up the
Vamos.
Reds.
Oh, Reds. Only for that.
Thanks for watching the video, guys. Remember to like, comment and subscribe to the Kop TV, the voice of football's most famous stands, for a lot more Liverpool content.
Remember to check out our Shopify store for this beauty and much more. It's the new Luchito's Way Diaz t-shirt based on Luis Diaz and Carlito's Way. It's out now, designed by Ruby.
And there's going to be so many more.
There is. Make sure you're involved. Go and buy this now and use the Kop TV 15 for a little discount if you want.